What's up, guys? Recently, I had the unique opportunity to go fishing for some really big catfish with Alex from the Buffalo Bayou Fishing Champs Instagram page. Now, until recently, Alex from the Instagram page is the only way I knew him. I knew he took people out and caught some phenomenal fish, put them on really good locations, caught some fantastic looking animals, but I'd never met him, never spoken to him, and I finally got the opportunity to go fishing with him, and man, what a blast it was. I knew we were going to get some big catfish or look for some big catfish, so first I decided I would go out maybe a day or two early and try to pick up a little bit of bait. Of course, it turned out Alex had that covered too, but ended up trying to catch some tilapia and some bream. Now, the last time I was out here, I was just fishing mostly with bread and raisins and killed it, absolutely killed it. But today I've actually got earthworms with me, and I want to see if that makes any difference. I mean, I think the tilapia are going to go nuts over that. I'll probably pick up some sunfish as well. If we get some of those small carp, that'd be really nice as well. Those are really good sized bait fish. You cut those in half. As much as I love carp, they are choice bait for some of the other fish that I really like to catch out of these bayous. Let's just drop this line in right here. We are set up and ready to go. This little guy. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, he's like, ow. Little soft shell. Oh, big yawn. He's sleeping. All right, go back to sleep. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. We woke him up. Feel bad now. All right, you know what? Maybe I'm crazy, but I'm gonna see something here. I'm gonna see. We're not getting bites on these earthworms, which is just bizarre. Earthworms are probably the greatest fishing bait in the history of fishing. I'm gonna see if they won't go for some of these raisins. Seems to be what they liked last time. I don't know, maybe the vast majority of the food these fish get in this bayou is plant matter, and they're just hardwired for it. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I suck at fishing and I'm trying to come up with an excuse. It's impossible. As Joe Rogan says every other second, it's entirely possible. A huge blue heron just did a flyby. All right, one smushed raisin. Drop this in there. See if this gets us a better result than that earthworm did. All right, finally, there we go. Finally, we got a fish. Good tilapia. Oof. That's a perfect size for what we're doing. That'll make at least 2 good baits, maybe 3. I'm telling you, if you put in the pre-baiting effort, it's just a matter of time, and they start showing up. And I got my bait back too, which is nice. Nice little tilapia. I am going to keep this. It will be bait. I will be fishing it in the same bayous that it's coming out of, so there's no need to worry about spreading any type of invasive species that might be in its stomach or anything like that. Side, we'll get out one of our bags that we brought. All right, that fish has been dispatched. I'm gonna put it in one of our Ziplocs here, right down there towards the bottom. I like these because you can get all the air out of them. There we go, just keep your bait fresh for so long. There we go. He'll be a fantastic catfish and gar bait. Here's my jacket here. I'll drape my jacket. I should have brought an ice chest. I planned on it, a little styrofoam ice chest. I forgot it. That's just a tactical error on my part, but since I'm not going to be out here very long, and the bait is going to be for catfish anyway, if it goes a little bit south, it won't be too bad. and it won't hurt us any. Perfect little segment of worm right there. The other way. There we go. Always make sure you put it back on. This wind out here is quite deceptive on these small lines. Start blowing them around, you think you got a fish interested. Nothing. I gotta be careful not to fall over the edge here. Not only is this water disgusting, but it's full of things like broken glass and shopping. Oh, already got a fish mess with me. Shopping carts and stuff like that. Just nastiness waiting to happen. Oh, there he is. There he is. Ah. Whew. This tilapia is just fantastic. Ah. They get you back. Hands down the spines. Oh, I got all my bait back on this one. It's good. You see how red they get when they're excited and all that blood runs through their veins? Get this gorgeous pink, ouch. Get this gorgeous pink hue that just runs over the edge of their bodies. Really beautiful fish. Shot bait. There we go. That's a better shot of the bait right there. Get it? There's a fishing pun. Shot of the bait. Haha. Anyway, let's get this back out. So that cast was a little shallow of where I want it. There we go. That was right up against the wall. That should get us a bite at least. Got him. Got him. God, these guys are good fighters today. I don't know what it is, but they're doing all right. Good fish. That's a good fish. Look at that. Beautiful. Perfect bait size. Perfect. Got our whole bait back too, which is nice. All right, got another one. Now they seem to be out in force. This is a much bigger one. Actually, I'm gonna let this one go, but I do want to bring him in. Look at that. That one's decent. He's too big, ow, for what we're doing. This guy would just be a pain to be trying to quarter for catfish. I want small fish that are convenient. So your lucky day, buddy. But they seem to be out feeding now, just everywhere. I think our ground bait, quote unquote, very flattering term for the smushed up bread and raisins I threw in, has got the fish on the bite. Okay, look at this, guys. We were reeling in the center pin, and I didn't even realize this little guy was on. He is not going to be so lucky because he is actually a perfect size for what I wanted. So this guy is going to come home with us. Quite pleased with that, you know. All right, you guys, I think we will call that a day. We start heading out. Got a nice bag full of fish here. It'll last us a couple of trips, I think. So, again, if we're going for alligator guard, it's not really the time of year for that. Summer would be better. Tilapia would just be the top of my list for bait. Still a good chance we'll catch a gar. I mean, it's Texas, it's never really winter, and the fish never really switch off. But even for our, our intended target species, tilapia aren't bad. Really, you take any cut bait, put it in the right spot at the right time, and you'll get something. You can see the osprey up there behind me. They know what's up. Whew. So with bait in the bag, I decided to go meet up with Alex. Now, he had picked out a couple of spots along Buffalo Bayou that he said were pretty good. And I won't reveal those locations because those are his spots. If you want to fish them, you're going to have to talk to him. Now, I got there a little bit early, so I decided to set up while Alex was on the way. Get another piece cut here. Let's go with just a midsection. There we go, that'll do. There we go. Nice big bait on a nice big hook. Now, I am not going to be out here on my own today. I'm actually meeting up with Alex from Buffalo Bayou Fishing Champs, which, if you don't follow on social media, you should. Because he helps people land some absolutely phenomenal looking fish. So he'll be out here pretty soon. And kids, if you're watching this, I don't recommend you meet people for the first time in the middle of the woods. But we'll be okay. Yeah. Well, guys, this is the first run, legitimate run. We've had a few like false runs that we think were turtles. This is the first one that is most certainly some type of fish that we've had in hours. It's acting like a gar. You think it's a catfish though?
Yeah. Swam clean across the body.
You feel him on?
Yeah, he's on. That feels like a cat.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, he has a net now.
Oh yeah. Get down there. If I...
I'm gonna stop carrying those because most of them don't fit. So. And the kids lost some fish here, like they always do. Don't get wet. No need to get wet.
All right, I got a nice little platform here. That is a good fish.
It's coming.
Ah,
Not
that-
bad.
nice fish. First one of the day, and he's talking to us.
Yep.
Pretty looking fellow he is. Awesome, awesome. So you got him on what again?
On a good chunk of buffalo.
Oh, is that it? In you got your bait back in the net here?
Yeah, but that's been chewed by a good amount of turtles.
A couple of turtles and on a single hook. Nicely done. And this is something that I've not ever seen someone catch catfish on chunks of buffalo until he just did it right here. So really interesting. That is a really nice looking fish though.
Yep.
You want to give a shout out to your social media page?
Yeah, I'm Alex, and I'm with the Buffalo Bayou Fishing Champs on Instagram. Y'all want to know how to catch big fish out in Houston and not have to leave the city? Come ahead, come give me a follow and give me a message and I'm gonna write you back.
Guys, I've been on Buffalo Bayou like a number of times, and there's a reason it doesn't pop up in my videos. It's because I don't catch anything when I come out here. First time out with this guy, and we get that in here. That is a fantastic looking fish. So are we gonna put him back?
Yeah, let's put him
All right. There he goes.
He's more than ready to go back.
Fantastic, fantastic. It's always interesting how, like, you could spend the whole day with nothing and feel miserable, and then that happens, you feel like $1 million bucks. And you're like, let's keep fishing for another 24 hours. Now, while that was the only fish we happened to catch that particular day, I can tell you Alex has some phenomenal knowledge of where the fish are going to be and how to get them. The catfish you just saw him catch, he knew exactly where it was going to be. He pointed to the water and he said, the catfish hide right there. Sure enough, that's where it picked up the bait. If you want to fish with Alex, look for his Instagram page. You can find the link for that in the description of this video. So click on the little arrow, unfold the description. You'll find the link to his Instagram page right there. Give him a shout. Ask him to put you on some big fish. Trust me, he can do it. So again, I want to give a big thanks to Alex. I learned a lot fishing with you. Definitely going to have to do that more often. Maybe we'll go out for some sharks or something in saltwater. But had a blast. Thank you so much. Again, guys, if you want to catch some truly big fish, and I mean fish bigger than the ones you see on my fishing YouTube channel. He catches bigger fish than me on a routine basis. Give him a shout. Buffalo Bayou Fishing Champs. The Instagram page link is in the description of this video. This will be the last video of this year, more than likely, so I want to wish everyone a Happy New Year and Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for following this channel. It means the world to me. Every single time I see the counter go up for a subscription, a view, a like, it means the world to me. You know, I started this YouTube channel a couple of years ago, just kind of offhandedly thinking I'd film myself messing around with some wildlife. decided that people tended to like the fishing aspect of that the most. So I kind of narrowed it down from snakes and lizards and birds and fish to just the fish. And the response has been absolutely amazing. So thank you so much. Keep watching. More is coming. And until it does, I'll see you guys later.